up, guys? Jeff here, a fine card collector, and happy Friday to everybody. Not that everybody's going to see this on Friday, but it's Friday now, and it's hot here in Southern California. My wife's already at the pool, so I'm going to go meet her and a friend at the pool. But before I did, I wanted to put out a quick video. This is kind of a part 2 to another video I put out last week. So my wife and I went to Mexico last week. We got back a few days ago, and I had put out a video basically stating that I had bought 6 cards from the 1960s to, work on my 1960s checklist. And so I bought 6 cards a week from Sunday. No, bought 6 cards, a week from this past Sunday. And 3 of them ended up showing up before I went on vacation. And so I showed those 3 cards. And then we got back from vacation. I was still waiting on 1 card because 1 card had to go to the authenticator. So that came in. So I have the remaining 3 cards. So I showed 3 cards last week before we left for Mexico. And so I have the other 3 cards here now to show. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to show these quick cards real quick, and that's going to be it. So going back to last week's video, in case you missed it, the 3 cards I did receive before I went to Mexico were the 1966 Topps Ferguson or Fergie Jenkins rookie card. So I needed that. Next one I also received was the 65 Topps Tony Perez rookie card. Very beautiful card. And then the last one I showed was the 1965 Topps Jim Catfish Hunter rookie card. So these were the 3 cards that I purchased, or 3 of the 6 cards that I purchased on that Sunday, and the 3 that showed up last week. And then now the 3 that I have not shown yet, included in this purchase, that showed up while I was away, was none other than the 1962 Topps Gaylord Perry rookie card. A lot of pictures in this recent run I picked up, but beautiful card, great player, 300 plus wins, low 3 ERA, probably in the 3.10 range, but love the 62 Topps cards, the original of the 1987 wood grain borders, just a beautiful card. Here's the back. Trying to keep it a little bit distance from the screen, but that's the 62 Gaylord Perry rookie. And then the next one, the 66 Topps Don Sutton rookie. Obviously another Hall of Famer, 300 plus wins, low ERA, low 3s ERA, maybe in the 3.20 range or so, but great picture. Love his rookie card. I've owned this. Both of these cards I've owned in the past before and had sold previously. I've mentioned it in other videos, but pretty nicely centered copy of it. Back is nice and clean as well. So really nice card. Glad to pick this up. And then this last card, my favorite of the bunch, a card I've never owned before, and a really nice copy of this card as well. And so not a rookie card, which I actually don't have his rookie card. I've had it in the past, and I'll be buying it again, hopefully in the next 6 months. But this is the 1969 Topps All-Star rookie, so his second-year card with the Rookie Cup logo on it, but of Johnny Bench. And I know I don't need to talk up Johnny Bench at all. Everybody knows who Johnny Bench is. One of the greatest catchers of all time. Part of that big Red Machine team in the 70s, Reds. Just a beautiful card. And, you know, this is one card I've been wanting to buy for a while, and every time I look at it and see it, I always see a bunch of off-centered versions of this card. And so I saw this one, graded a 6. It's sharp. It's centered beautifully, not perfect, but it's centered beautifully. And the 69s are one of those sets for me that when they're off-centered, the eye appeal goes way down for me. So I love these 70 or this 69 set, these white borders on this set. And when I buy these cards, I like to buy them as nicely centered as I can, because I had mentioned before, you know, in other videos, that there's just some sets out there where I feel like if it's, some where the cards, when they're a little bit more off-centered, it doesn't take away from the overall eye appeal, in my opinion. But for some reason, this 69 set, it completely does for me. So again, I'm just very excited to have this card, because this is one that I don't think I ever owned before. I mean, I owned his rookie and a bunch of other bench cards, but this 69 second year bench, the first year he's on a card, you know, by himself, crouched down in his catching stance. Young Johnny Bench. It's just a beautiful card. It's super, super cool with that rookie cup. So again, there it is. I know you've already seen it, but love, love, love this card. Oh, you know what? And that's actually not it. I had one other pickup this week. So my other pickup this week, because I'm a Cubs fan from Chicago, born and raised, been in California here for almost 20 years, but still Cubs fan at heart. So had to pick me up this year a PCA card, or Pete Crow Armstrong. He's having a great year. And so I actually picked up a few of his cards. This is just a raw version of his card, but I love it. So it's obviously a throwback to the 1975 Topps. Just a cool looking card. This was a great set, obviously. So this is the Topps Heritage PCA, or Pete Crow Armstrong rookie. So picked that up for like $1.20. I think it was 60 cents shipping. So I think even with tax, it was under $2. And again, he's having a great year. So I was excited to get that. So anyways, that's it for today. Happy Friday to everybody. Hope you all have a great weekend. And my next video, I think I'm going to try to get out a video response. But otherwise, probably no other videos this weekend. And we'll see you all next week for another one. Thanks.